Alright. Hey everybody. Welcome to the stream with your live run live. Yeah, there we go. I had some time, so I decided to hop in. I saw that people were doing stuff in the tier 1 RvR zones, which is what we also need to do. So thought I would seize the opportunity while I had it. This might be ill-advised. Things might come up this time of day where I have to end the stream pretty quick. But hopefully that won't be the case. Alright, let's get into this. What is doing what? Ooh, okay, Ekron looks pretty hot. Having a big old fight there. Looks by the looks. So we will head that direction. Hope everyone's doing fantastic this morning or evening, wherever you are. It's morning for me. I messed around a little bit with the resolution and settings and stuff in the stream, so hopefully it's a little bit more crisp. I don't know. I'm never, like, sure if recordings will actually reflect what the stream sees, so... You know, I feel like it's something I can't really properly test until I'm actually streaming. So hopefully it looks better than the first one did. Hey Mystic, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we gotta get into our healer mindset. No! Don't run away! Okay, where's our friends? Ooh. Man, targeting's kinda hard without a group panel. You'd work and wondering why I didn't see this for an evening stream. Mostly because I hopped on to actually check some mail. Oop, I'm dead. I hopped on to check some mail on this character because I sent some stuff to him to an alt last night, and I saw that there was a bunch of PvP going on in the tier 1 areas, which I was not able to get on evening streams the first time that I streamed this. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to hop on and get it done. I'm trying to fill out this bar up here. For the RvR, tier 1 RvR. Oh, we should talk to the healer.
What can I do for you?
And heal up. Plus, I'm thinking about doing more morning streams. I don't know. I thought I'd just like test the time slot and see how it works. Oh, we just captured it. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll go to... Where's it open now? Nordland, we already did that. Oh, okay. Lighted Isle's open. We'll go there.
Visiting, are you? Remember to write to your mum.
Bet you'll enjoy getting back to the grind. Alright, man. Yeah, man. Have a good day at work. I know that's always like a bullshit thing to say to tell someone, but I do hope you have a good day, man. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and clear this mail out while we're here. Take all that. Friend. Okay, so we got some mail in here. These are like a little tutorial mail things you get. These talk to you about how renown and stuff works. We may as well do that while we're here, just to show things off. So we're getting around rank 10. We got some war crests and some potions and stuff. Handy, a little bit of money. Instantly sent to. Okay, so yeah, we were probably like offline or something whenever the we'd probably help capture an area and then we logged off, and so it couldn't give us our medals. So they send it to you in the mail if that happens. That way you don't miss out on nothing. All right, this is a quest. We had to talk to this guy. Job's done. Quest items. Right click the special scene inventory to begin short quest. Yeah. Attached you find a letter. It reads, Halfton, you're new to the battlefield, but I've already heard of your skirmishes with the forces of chaos. You turn that renown you've been earning into new power. Come meet one of our renowned trainers in any of the Order war camps, either Nordland, Ekrund, or the Blighted Isle. We await your arrival. Alright, so we just gotta find this person right here.
I will pass my knowledge to you.
Power of renown. Ah, you must be Halfton. I'm glad you got our letter. Even more glad to see you're ready to learn. To take this silver to cover your travel costs. Speak to me again and select buy renown abilities. You can use your renown for permanent increases in your power. And should you ever wish, you can reset them and spend them again in different ways. There's no cost to reset your renown points, and the only limitation is that you can't spend more renown points than your character rank. Now, turn your renown into skills that will give you an edge in battle. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was talking about in the last stream. Is you have this renown rank. This is essentially your PvP rank. As you get kills and you do objectives and things like that, you'll gain renown points, which will increase your rank over time. And then every time you get a rank, you get renown points. So we buy renown abilities. We currently have 7 points. And we can essentially use those points to buy stat upgrades. So for myself, we've got 7 points, so I'll probably go with Vigor. That gives us more overall health. Let's see, where is willpower? Magic, critical, fortitude. This probably isn't optimal, but I haven't looked at it enough to really know, so I'm just gonna do sort of what I think is probably the best. Generally speaking, I prefer wounds. Hold on, yeah. We'll just show them all. Where's the bigger one? Okay, for whatever reason that one is.
The other races look to us.
Weird. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and get resolved. Some things are a little bit squirrely. But that's fine. Alright, so now we have a little bit of extra willpower and a little bit of extra HP from wounds. I spend in those 7 points. So that's how renown works. Looks like we do have some quests for scenarios and stuff, so I might wind up doing some of those too on the stream. Are there any open bands? Not for this level. Dude, there's like 3 war bands out running around in Butcher's Pass right now. That's pretty cool. That's just on order side too. I don't know how many Destro there are. The big warband fights are where I think things get kind of fun. You like running around these zones and trying to maneuver a bunch of people and like sneak attack enemies and stuff. Pretty cool. Taking keeps. Actually, how many war crests do we got? 25. Alright, that's a good start. Oh god, here we go. I don't know if I'll actually be able to take this dude as a healer. Maybe. We'll see. Whoop. He ran away. I'm gonna chase him down. I don't actually know if I can catch him. I don't know that I do enough damage to be able to take him down or not. Come here. Stop running. Why are you running? Well, he probably doesn't want to die, I would assume. And cowardly Destro jumping off cliffs and stuff. Pathetic. Alright, well, let's go over here, see what's going on. I'm going to get into some nice little fights. So I'm just trying to recajigger stuff down here in more sensible ways. Might wind up switching these two bars. Put my offensive on the bottom, my healings at the top. It's a little bit easier to fire stuff off while targeting that way. Alright. Taking the point. Oh, that's okay, that's D shard. I thought that was like an abstract name that just kind of referred to the area. But no, it's like a literal thing. It's just hanging out. D shard of grief. I have no clue what that's for. I don't know what it is. Or why they'd keep it here. Alright, nice. Oh, we got contact. No, I accidentally untargeted. There we go. This guy's gonna be like, I can out heal all your stuff. What level is he? Yeah, he's almost like level cap for tier 1 PvP, so. Alright, well, here we go. I guess we're just doing it. Oh, actually, sort of making some difference. A little bit. As long as we keep him healed over time, you know, you shouldn't have to worry too much about his like overcasting, whatever. I guess we're just doing this now. This is our life now. Freaking zealots, man. He's considerably higher level than I am, so. Even though we're all like bolstered, it's, you know, he's probably got like much better gear than I do, so. Has more tools in his tool belt. But he can't take it as long as we're here, so I guess that's something. Guess we'll just this kid's gonna get some practice in. We'll just treat him as a target dummy or something. It's got a 5-second cooldown, so it's not like we can spam it or anything. But we're kind of bottlenecked as far as what damage output we can do. Well, I think they might have a sorcerer. Yep, there's a sorcerer behind us. Switch to healing mode. There we go. He'll be alright. My hope is that another freaking order shows up at some point and helps us kill this dude. Yep, got her again. Oh, he's going. Nice. Wow, there's a lot of supplies here now. Just goes to show, persistence pays off. Yeah, I should probably get some of these boxes out of here. So that was a zealot that we were just like trying to kill for 3 minutes or whatever. That's the healer for the chaos. I'm not super familiar with them. I think they mirror with, I guess they would mirror with, actually, what would it be? The order healers are Archmage, which mirrors with Shaman. I guess it would be the Rune Priest. Because the Disciple of Cain mirrors with the Warrior Priest, so you know, by, you know, order of elimination, it'd have to be the Rune Priest. I don't play Destro, so I don't know a whole lot about him.
Hello there.
Okay, where should we go? Probably this one over here. Altar of Cain. As sort of a healer class, it probably behooves us to follow along with these other guys. Where's he going? Oh wow, yeah, it's two bright wizards. I just noticed that. Oh wow, yeah, they're screwed. They're dead. This is the deadest motherfucker. Alright, good detour. Nice. Confirming those kills. Hopefully the sound levels and everything alright. I actually pulled back on the music a little bit, but I might turn it back up. I don't hear anything right now. I assume that Elfland has music to it, but... Heck, hold on. like, whoop, I like that. I kind of like the Dwarfland music, but the human one's kind of boring. It's just like a bunch of drums. Dwarfland's got like a sweet horn line and stuff. Okay, I can vaguely hear some drums in the background. Did they all go? I wonder if they all went to Empire or something. Securing, desperate securing. Yeah, it looks like they may be all fighting Empire, which sucks because that's the one we already have done. Oh well, we'll just keep at it. At some point, they'll probably wind up here, I assume. Because whenever we first started the stream, they were evidently putting up enough of a fight to hold Ekrint. Look at this equipment I got again. 9. Okay. So once we hit level 9, we'll have a nice little set of equipment we can equip. Pick this one up somewhere. Rank 13. Oh, I could salvage that. I'm gonna go retag this battlefield objective over here, where the influence, and maybe pick up a box. We'll see. If I'm feeling cute. Never mind, someone else has already picked up a box. Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty for everyone. Oh, okay. We're going overland, I guess. Would not be using the portal. Not this time. "20 influence, man. Box runs kind of suck." They really do. I'm not sure why it gives such low amount compared to taking points and stuff, or destroying enemy supplies, but man. I guess it, well, yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense, because it's like, if you got in here just unopposed and you were running boxes all the time, they probably want to make it a little bit, they want to make it not as rewarding to do that. Even though that's what you're supposed to do, right? It's not really your fault if no one shows up, but they probably don't want someone to come in on like off hours and just blast through like they would otherwise, with other stuff. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I can see a logic to it, but I don't know if I agree with it. Oh. I see a burning flag. Whoop. Yeah, come with me. Yeah, good. Dang, they skedaddled. It's actually pretty smart of them, if I'm being honest. Don't want to stick. If you're outnumbered, you don't want to stick around too long at battlefield objectives, usually. We got 110 more influence for taking that point than we did for turning in a box. Pretty crazy. Wait. Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, we gotta fight. Sort of. Oh, it's this guy again. It'll be fun to kill. Whoa! What the heck was that? Hey, Lena, what's up? I think I probably like set up alerts like a long time ago on Twitch and forgot I had them. I assume that's what that was. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Let's see, which way are they going? Yeah, I assume they're gonna go after the tower first. Okay, yeah, once I'm done, I'll go look at that. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Alright, how far are we on influence here? 3960. Yeah, we're about halfway. Bro, I got no clue what's going on in in-game trade chat right now. This is like European primetime hours, and they're kind of a bunch of weirdos. Talk about toenails and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. How is Empire looking? Yeah. About the same, honestly. I'm still not sure what these percents mean up here. This is a fairly new thing. Like, this State of the Realm thingamajig was not in here whenever I played before. So I'm still not entirely sure what all of it means. 100%, 260%. That might be like population buff? I don't know. Like, that might tell you how much they're outnumbered by or something. Because this game has a, it's like a balancing feature. Where it, like, incentivizes players to choose the less played faction in any given fight. So you've got, like, if you are outnumbered, you get a buff called Against All Odds. Which gives you, like, bonuses and stuff. And then if you are, I think it gives stat bonuses and things. If you are outnumbering the enemy, it doesn't like bolster you down, it doesn't remove stats, but it does reduce the amount of influence and XP and renown that you get. Because, you know, you're just there face rolling in a big blob, right? And that might actually be why I'm getting such low ticks on turning in boxes. I would prefer to have like a nice big fight or whatever, but sometimes it's not something you get to choose, especially on tier 1, because, you know, everyone's like moving through it pretty quick. There's a few people who like tier 1 PvP, and they like just keep re-rolling alts and stuff. But, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the bigger fights. And those only come in the upper tiers. But the good news is we could actually start doing bigger fights. Looks like they've cleared out for now, but we can actually start doing bigger fights once we hit level 16, technically. We can start joining war bands and running around. We could do it now, but like I said, I want to finish out these bars in tier 1 first before we outlevel it. As far as like population is concerned, the game kind of does go back and forth. Sometimes Order outnumbers people for a while, or outnumbers Destro for a while, and sometimes Destro outnumbers Order for a while. It's just kind of how things go. The best is when you got like a bunch of people in equal numbers and they just have like a giant war. Pretty cool. Actually, here's another little tip I can show you for those who are not familiar with our Return of Reckoning. If you do decide to play and you go into the PvP areas and you need to turn in a box and you're nowhere near your war camp, technically the flag for turning things in is the same object for both sides. So this is the enemy war camp, right? If I got too close, these dudes would insta-give me. But I can come over here and turn it in on the Destro war banner and still get credit. So it's a neat little flex, right? Sometimes if you really outnumber them and you really beat your enemy pretty badly and they're all like cowering in that war camp, you can deliver boxes to their flag as like a little it's like a little show off type deal. Slightly toxic, but it's whatever. PvP, you know. They do the same to you all the time, so. Yep. These things, these rocks are a freaking nightmare. You get stuck between them. I don't know if they intentionally did that on purpose. I guess that was a redundant statement, or a redundant question, I should say. But man, you get stuck between those things, and it's like a real pain in the ass, especially if you're in the middle of a fight, because you can't see anything. So like you can't cast or anything, you can't cast on targets, and you have to go out and try to find your way out around them and stuff. It's a real pain in the neck. I swear I just heard him sound. It's not like someone getting hit or something, but I guess not. Just my brain playing tricks. Yeah, there's definitely Dustro in those zones. There's just not many, I assume. But we way outnumber them here, I think. If that percent is what I think it is, then we much more heavily outweigh them in the zone I'm in than in the Empire zone. There might be some decent fights going on there. They're just not able to take points. Maybe they're consistently losing fights and whatever, but... alas, it's not what we need. Yep. Ooh, look at all these boxes. Oh man, we're like just a tick off of like one little tick off of renowned rank 12. Pretty close to 8 too. Once we get 9, we can equip better stuff, which will be nice. That'll help us out quite a bit. Whee! So something else that's probably worth talking about is they have weekly. Hey, we got a title, the influential. They actually have weekly influence. I think it's either influence or renown. Like, what would you call it? Thresholds. That's essentially a weekly where you get rewarded for acquiring either influence or renown. Hold on, where's that? Knowledge, live events. Yeah, RvR week 50. So yeah, if you get influence in RvR zones, any RvR battlefield, I think it's one for 10,000. You essentially have another influence thing you can unlock. We're already 2/3 of the way there, so that's pretty nice. We can get a ton of war crests from that. But you do this once a week, and you get rewarded. Just thought I'd mention it. In fact, hold on. 10 gold, 50 gold. We might actually be better off at this level getting the gold, because that'll allow us to get a level 16 mount and stuff, which we could not afford right now. Not by a long shot. Alright, looks like our influence ticks are going up, which is nice. Let's okay, so there's a group in Nordland, but not here. That's why maybe they'll meet up in Ekrend once this unlocks. Okay, looks like this one is... Oh, never mind, they got it. I'll go grab this one now. Hopefully we'll be able to get there in time. I'm assuming whoever was here is probably moving toward it now, because they're probably grinding influence like I am. Usual assault going on in chat. Not you chat, I mean game chat. That happens over any sort of PvP game. You've always got some amount of like baseline salt going on. You know, there's like always a certain level of salinity floating around in there. It's like the ocean, you know. Oh, nice. They didn't come over here. Okay. Well, I'll just take it for myself then. Okay, so now we're at 400%, which means more people left here. And looks like they went to, again, assuming I'm actually reading that percentage right, what it actually is. Looks like they left and went to Empire Lands. Yeah, looks like they probably consolidated some forces there, and now they're actually making moves. So like later on, things get a lot more interesting. And there's this whole thing with video games where it's like, and I sort of agree with it. This whole thing of like, well, if the game doesn't grab you in, you know, the first however many hours, then should you even really stick with it? And I tend to agree with that. But in this game, it's just sort of a consequence of kind of, I feel like, how they had to do things as far as keeping the low level tiers kind of fair. You wind up spending a certain amount of time grinding these out. I considered maybe just doing it off stream, but part of the reason I wanted to do Return of Reckoning streams was to give people an idea of kind of how it actually goes, and how I would actually do it, like whenever I level up my characters and stuff in this. So this is just sort of, it's sort of a crapshoot, right? Because whenever people are actually here and they show up and stuff, the tier 1 is actually pretty fun, right? When you have enough enemies and stuff, and you got a target rich enough environment. It can be really fun to move around and like do this little game of cat and mouse where you're trying to destroy smaller groups of enemies while also like avoiding larger groups, and also kind of snaking these points away and destroying their supplies and all that kind of stuff. It can be really fun. The only problem is that because it's tier 1, like I said, sometimes you have population issues, depending on the time of day, and also it's especially prevalent at the lower levels. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where if the population isn't there whenever you need it to be, like sometimes it just happens, you gotta deal with it. And once you get into tier 2, population issues are considerably less, because that's where the entire rest of the player base is. Like, they have access to it pretty easily. So until then, hopefully the sound of hoofbeats don't like drive you insane when you're just making laps. See, how are we short? We're at 3K. So yeah, just a little bit more. Just under 1K to go. Each point cap is like what, 120 influence or so, plus each box cap is what, 60? So almost 200 influence per capture and then turn in a box. So what, four more of those, 5 more of those, and we're probably good. And hopefully by then we'll be able to have Ekrund open. and then take care of that. That's the plan, anyway. And that I'll probably go back to Marshes of Madness and pick up questing there. I think that's where the epic quest starts for dwarves. God, look at all these boxes. What can't I hold all these boxes? Oh, we got it. It's ours. We got it. We did not quite finish it out, which is a shame, but is Ekrund open now? And how is Nordland looking? Nordland is almost there. Doesn't look like Ekrund's open, so once this gets captured, I assume it'll open. We got a few war crests for that. Not very many. Oh my god, I've got so much crafting materials. I need to start leveling up talisman making. In fact, I'm not sure if I showed how the trade skills work. I might be able to have enough to make stuff. I'll turn this box in and then we'll go check. We'll look at it. And I can show that on stream. It's not overly complicated. It's actually pretty simple. One might say primitive as far as crafting goes in MMOs. It's certainly not as involved as like Final Fantasy XIV style crafting or anything like that. Which I actually really like. I like Final Fantasy XIV's crafting system. Okay, let's look at this. Abilities, to find crafting skills. Yeah, so you go to abilities in this last tab, general. Your crafting skills, once you learn them, should be in here. So we got, I'm a salvager and also a talisman maker. So, what was it? Oh yeah, this axe. So this is, see now at the bottom of this tooltip it says salvageable, but it's in orange. That means we probably won't be able to do it. Yeah, there's a 37% chance of success. It's probably too high level for us. But we'll try it anyway, just to kind of show you how it works. Unless there's something easier. No, those are red. That's red too. Okay. So we'll go and use this. So essentially what salvaging allows you to do is to pull off specific stats that you want from these. So like this one has strength and weapon skill. We have the choice. We'll do strength, accept. And if we are successful, then it'll give you crafting materials that relate to that stat, right? For talisman making. So if we go in here, I think we might have to buy some stuff for this container slot, unless we pick one up somewhere. Okay, here's a container. Put the container there. Relic box. Alright, so we need a fragment, gold essence, a curio, and a magical essence. So we need a fragment. So this is what will determine your the primary stat of your talisman. That one is ballistics. That's okay. Here's a willpower one, low level. So we'll put that in there. All right, then we need gold. Where's that? Original gold. Impure gold dust. I think that'll work. Place a curio. Okay, we got a mojo coin. Put that there. And these are all level 1 things, because that's all I can do right now. I'm only level 1. And then a magical essence, which is one of these. I think silent essence is what we're looking for. Yeah, those are 25 and 50. We can't use them yet, so we'll go ahead and put that in. Alright, there we go. And it'll make a weak talisman. Refuse. And we have created this, a feeble talisman of resolve. So it's just a basic level 1 talisman that we can slot into our equipment. And that's pretty much how it goes. Not overly complicated at all. We'll stick that down there, save it for later. So yeah, that's how talisman making works anyway.
Destiny has chosen you.
There's also like cultivating and stuff, which has you grow plants and things. There's not actually like a physical space in the world you grow plants. It's not like in Lotra or anything like that. You do it in like the window, you know. Okay, how is the Empire looking? What was the other one? Apothecary. I believe Apothecary works the same as talisman making, essentially. Just it takes different stuff. Alright, we'll swing by Chaos, see what's going on. Or swing by the Empire and we'll see what's going on. Manling lands. Scoutmaster Herald. Welcome back on the battlefield.
Plenty of work to be done.
So now you've had a taste of the battlefield, but I don't think it's time you had enough to truly appreciate it. It's time to go out there and find out why we're fighting. I send regular reports to Duncan Owain in Altdorf via courier. Most of the time my couriers are quick and keen, but enough to get past enemy patrols, but this time there was a problem. My young sister begged me to let her take my report to Altdorf. She's never been, you see. I finally agreed, but I now know I shouldn't have. She was last seen running from an enemy patrol right into the open battlefield you just left. I don't know if she made it through or not, but my report didn't, so I fear the worst. I need you to go out there and find her and bring her back if you can. She's the only family I ever have. Considering this is Warhammer, she's probably dead, bro. But this is a quest you can get some little trophies from. So we'll go ahead and take it. In fact, we'll just run over there and do it real quick, because it's over here. I know where it is, because I remember this one. Yep, I just took it. We'll go grab the courier anyway. It's not too far. There it is. It doesn't look very sister-like, but I don't know. Who am I to judge? Looks more brother-like to me, but whatever. Whatever. I don't know what the kids do these days.
At long last.
It's already excellent, but yeah.
Keep to the road.
Sorry, bro. She didn't make it, did she? Oh well, unless you got our prize reports back. Sending these reports through enemy activity isn't something our runners can do here, it seems. We'll have to get this sent by a dwarven gyrocopter. Use the flight master to travel to Ekron to get this sent to Uldorf straight away.
Now get on with it.
I gotta tell Meatswise I'm heading that way anyway.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to Ekron.
Tips appreciated.
Silence.
I've been around a lot longer than you.
Ah, there you are. Well, finally there's some of the order folk we needed. Here you finally help them out in dwarven homelands. Good, good. Now give me your stinking king's letter. I know why you're truly here. I need to send these special reports to the tactical advisors of your military order. Well, you could simply come over here and help a dwarf get his ammo for the job. And that's what you're in for now. This letter ain't going anywhere with all our ammunition still at the gates of Ekron. Go and get some of those crates for me. So we gotta go get cannonballs.
Now get to it.
Which we can do while we're here. There's our war medal. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we don't have the slot plate yet. But we will at rank 10. What I might do to help break up monotony a little bit, maybe we'll do some scenarios while we're messing around with this, because we have a couple quests to do scenarios, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. It can take, like I said, at low levels it can take a while for them to pop too. I think we're probably now past most of the sort of European players' prime time hours, so we might be going into more of a lull. I don't know. Like I said, I don't usually play at this time, so. But we can swing by the gates of Ekron while we're here. Pick up the cannonballs. They're over here on the far side. Nice dwarf dial. Well, it looks like they're already capturing those. I don't think we'll get there in time to get the ticks for them, so. I also don't think this one doesn't have a portal where you can take supplies quickly back. But this party might be running supplies somewhere. If that's the case, we might be able to speed this up considerably. Because we should get credit for every box turn-in from everyone in the party. Standard operating procedure for supplies and higher tiers is your warband or your party comes to battlefield objectives, usually picks up 3 at a time, because you can only hold them for 6 seconds and they take a certain amount of time to spawn. You pick up 3 at a time and then you run them back to wherever they need to go. So I don't know if that's what we're doing. We might just do 1 at a time or something, but it would be probably be smart to do multiples at a time. Oh, it's probably in Thunder Mountain. Yeah. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe maybe they're still doing it. Maybe like the Europeans are still playing decently amount. They had 3 full warbands on earlier, which is pretty cool. So the thing with box turn-ins is you do have to be in proximity to him. That's why everyone ran over there whenever he picked it up and ran it. I might run up, because there's a lot of people there, I might run up and grab one from Stone Mine. I gotta scout it anyway. Because it seems like respawn time in the boxes is sort of a bottleneck right now. So if we have 2 points we're pulling from, should be able to double that. Ooh. Nice. Oh yeah, actually while we're here, I don't know if I picked this up before. I might have. This is like a little Easter egg thing, and there's these things all over the world. They aren't just hidden scrolls, but like these little objects you can find that are unmarked and you can interact with them. And essentially when you do it, so this one gives us a little lore entry in our Tome of Knowledge. It unlocks the Ironbreaker. The Ironbreaker entry, of course. Normally you would unlock those by killing them, but obviously because Ironbreaker is a order class, you would never really do that. So it's a way to like unlock more entries for your side and stuff. Oh, alright, someone killed the troll, which means we just unlocked the entry for it. I do really like the Total Knowledge, the way they have it set up in this game. It's kind of cool. In fact, yeah, so this shows you all the different things, right? It tracks all the different types of creatures in the world, and also how many kills you made of them. We killed a ton of greenskins. Well, not really a ton. 51 is nothing. Obviously, we're killing greenskins. Not that there's anything wrong with it, you know. For activity, it looks like they just took the lookout. Yep, the percent is not as high as it was. Someone died. Goltiero. Don't know where or why, but he did. Okay, looks like our group is moving into the other side, so we'll go follow them. They're moving into Mount Bloodhorn. Can we get there in time? That's the question. We want to get there before they take the lookout. Before they, like, secure it. Then we can get the tick. And then maybe we can also get the tick from Iron Man. You give us some decent influence. Come on, Boney. Go faster. Get your arse moving. Turn a little Amish there. Yeah. Get your move. Your never mind. I'm not even gonna try. that was ill advised. All right. No, it looks like they're probably gonna take Iron Man before we can get to it. Actually, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Might still be able to get both. We go down here first. That way, they can also get the tick for lookout. Never mind, they got it. Oh no. Wallen Stonebeard. We'll probably wind up skipping most of this area. Once we get to where we're going. As far as filling out this stuff. This will be like almost level 10 by then, I guess. It really depends on what level we are, you know. We might wind up going back to Mount Bloodhorn. I guess we could do some PQs or something. Try to. It's a green skin! Kill him! Kill that goblin! Smack his shit. I can go off of off DPS mode. In fact, let's start buffing up our dudes while we got them. Don't think I have res yet, so don't die, anyone. It kind of surprises me that there aren't more Destro players because I always got the impression, because this is not my normal playtime, I always got the impression that the Europeans tended to play more Destro than Order. But they may just be concentrated at higher levels. I don't know. Because there is a fight going on in Thunder Mountain right now. And we were getting sieged. Which means we might be out popped there. Yeah, they're still going on it. I'll let someone else grab that, because we're probably going to be putting it on the enemy flag, and I'll probably need to stand back and heal. Unless, okay, never mind. No one else is going to do it, so I guess I am. Lookout's under attack. We'll go and secure that, I think. Hopefully get a kill. it said squig herder. Gosh darn squig herder. I'm gonna go ahead and stay here and secure. Wow, we got a lot of credit for a bunch of quests for that one kill. Ooh. Mind your step now. Got him. Oh shit. They have, yeah. Okay, there's more Destro now here, definitely. Oh, oh. Go quick. Alright, well, all of our DPS are all spread out and stuff. Oh, I got a morale. Hold on. Nice. Oh wait, you can't see that. It's my ugly mug's in the way. Hold on a second. Squish myself down. Right there. Just peek out. Alright, so you see that little bar that was there? There's like a little circle. That's a morale. And once you get to a certain level, you unlock morale abilities. You can see it there when I curse over it. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get up there and get to that flag, guys. Nah. That's fine, whatever. It wasn't a good idea to try to go up there and put it at that flag. Not when they have like a ranged player right there. And so many guards around. Anyway, as I was saying. So whenever you hit certain levels, you unlock these morale abilities. See, this one's Divine Favor. It's a tier 1, it's a rank 1 morale. There's up to 4 ranks. Strong Heal to restore 840 health to your target. So essentially whenever you're in combat, when you take damage, whenever you heal, whenever you deal damage or anything like that, this little bar starts to fill up. And then once it hits that first tier, then we can use that ability. Sort of like a limit break kind of deal. And yeah, so essentially that's what morales are. There's 4. Whenever you use one, it uses your whole bar, regardless of how much you have built. So, if I use a tier 1, even though I'm like filled up all the way to tier 4, if I use a tier 1, it'll use the whole bar. But obviously you have to have the bar filled to the tier to be able to use that particular morale. And there's different ones you can switch them out for other ones, which will be more apparent later. Some of them are per archetype. Right, so like all the healer classes will have that first one, Divine Favor. And then some of them are class specific, depending on what you unlock. And you can unlock them through masteries and stuff like that, so depending on how you spec. They're usually pretty strong. And in fact, there's sort of strategies as far as building morales later on in large-scale PvP, where you build, you might have your warband leader called to build morales. Like just sort of hang back, blink damage and stuff to build up your morales. That way they're ready for whenever you try to break into a keep or whatever. You can go in and drop them all at once. for some effect. Alright, is everyone ruined up? I do not have a healer room yet. Room infuses target with vitality. We will move that down here. I will give them all the damage one because I literally don't have another one. That's all I got. Not yet. Later on you'll get like a tank one and a healer one in these rooms, but for right now I don't got any other ones. $638 health, that's not too bad. Or 683 I should say. That's pretty decent heal. I wonder what the cooldown is on it. 2-second cast. Oh, it probably doesn't have a cooldown because it's got a cast timer. 2 seconds is a decent amount for a healer. Heal spell. Don't get too close now. Don't get too close now. Nice. We're going to follow sorcery. Let's use the warband leader. And because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to keep pressing buttons. Boy, if you thought the sound of one mule's hoof was gonna drive you insane. Wait till you get into warbands. Eventually that'll change because we'll get a neat little gyrocopter thing as a dwarf. We won't have a horse. It's like one of those little packs that the flight masters have. It's like a little death trap, essentially. You get to zoom around on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hang back whenever they do that, and I'll use because I've got a shielding ability. That way, when they go up to the flag and try to turn in, I should be able to shield them from some of the damage that they take. Because I'm not sure you can actually get up there and do it without aggroing the guards on that particular war camp. Oh, no, you just bit it. Well, target him. Gravy. Oh, wow, okay. There's a dude up there. Yeah, they're on the siege engines. That's what it is. I don't think I have a res yet. Reservation. No, I don't. I don't think he does either. Yeah, I think he's still too low level. Oh well. That little gobby up there's like farming the kills, man. That's kind of one of those, that's another one of those things I like about this game, is that the siege engines, the war camps, are actually usable. They're sort of, I mean, they're they're actually designed just to do that, right? They're specifically put there so that players can like fend off big groups of players who are outnumbering them and like camping at the war camp. Yeah, we'll go over here. Meet up with all the others. Alright, that should be another 3 ticks we get when they turn those in. Oh! Come here, you little bastard. Come here. Alright, he's dotted. Can we get him? Nice. Oh yeah, that horn line, man. Hmm. distinguished. Oh, I guess this is like this zone's version of the portal. I'll turn this in real quick. The sooner we get to level 9, the better. We got a tactic equipped. I guess that's something else I should probably talk about. So tactics are these little things are at the bottom left. Let me put this guy on follow while I talk about this. So essentially you got these little slots down here. This green, like, what is this? It's not a pentagon, it's whatever. The one that's got like 6 sides. So yeah, that should be under abilities. So you have these things called tactics that, some of them you get from your race, some of them you get from your class, some of them you get from your masteries and stuff. And these become pretty important as far as shaping how your character plays, and how your build plays. So this one is from being a dwarf. I think you like start with it. But yeah, you come from stun, staggers, and knockdowns 50% quicker. You will still gain immunity based on the original duration. So this is a thing for dwarves. And so you have these tactic slots. As you level up, you get more of them. I think you get one every 10 levels. So you just pop them in there, and now you have this modifier that kind of, well, modifies how things affect things. And there's ones that modify your abilities. There's ones that modify like how you react to things, like this one. Yeah, they're pretty important as far as shaping your build as you want it. Oh, I'm stuck on the cannon. Not the cannon. I hope a bunch of them showed up. Come on, give us a good fight. I want a good fight on this stream. Now that we're in a group, I'll probably need this. Because I don't want to abandon my homies here. My duders. On a Wednesday, especially. That would be monstrous. You can't abandon your homies on a Wednesday. Alright, well, that's captured. We're halfway there. Well, we can go back to Elfland and work on that one again. We should be able to finish out the bar this time. Ooh, that's a dangerous squig. Lots of dangerous squig. Oh. Something just happened. I'm definitely gonna have to get in and look at the Twitch alerts. I think that's a follow? I don't know. If you, whoever that is, if you just followed me, thank you for that.
Off to start a saga. On your way.
Alright, we'll take the portal over to the other side. And then tear him up. Tear right into him. I actually don't know if there's anyone over here. We got the Shard of Griefs. There's got to be someone. It looks like some people are dipping because the previous zone has ended. That's alright. Is there one specifically for here? That's not the one we're in, no. Okay. This is the closest thing we got, which is fine. How far off did we say we were? Oh, about 600-ish. 600 influence? That's not too bad. $480 influence now. Okay, do we go to the enemy flag or do we try to take the portal back tomorrow? Let's be brave. I'm feeling brave. Maybe reckless. We'll see. I'm not even sure where the everyone else is. Did they go to the other zone? There's one there. Oh, they're still at the war camp. Here comes the brave part. Dang, I can't actually take these supplies. I can't destroy them because I'm currently holding some stuff. I could... Okay, we'll go deposit it and then come back. How about that? Here's Brave Phase number 2. We're gonna go to the war camp. The enemy war camp and turn this in. And then cross our fingers and hope that there's not someone there on a freaking rock lava ready to smash us, turn us into dwarf paste. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Whoa, we're getting hit by something. Ow. Yep. Serpentine. Serpentine. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, well, it is what it is. Okay, I never remember where the healer is here. it over here? Yeah, there they are.
Hail to you.
Okay. We'll go meet up with the group. Oh, we gotta fight. I can't see my target. He's right there. Won't you die on me, you son of a bitch. No, don't die. Oh, I'm out of AP. Live! I believe. Yeah, we got it. Nice. I think we're good. Alright, now you, motherfucker. Nice. Do a little celebratory baton twirling. Dab on the losers. Little cat face smile. Why not? Because they don't have dwarf face smile. ASCII. Celestianos is in the other group. I'm also party lead for some reason. Yeah, so when this guy's talking about guard, this is like a really important mechanic for tanks in this game. Is so tanks can essentially, all of the tanks have this ability where they can guard another party member. And they essentially split the damage that they take between them, so long as they're within proximity. And that's a pretty, like, that's one of the more important things that tanks do in this game, especially in PvP. Is they guard usually the more squishy damage dealers. So like melee DPS is typically the first choice for guard. That way, you know, you give because your melee DPS has to be sort of in the thick of the fray, but they're not nearly as tanky, right? So you want them to have as much staying power as possible while they're sort of cranking out DPS. Alright, let's go. Actually, wait, we'll secure. After this, we'll go hit the portal. The tank can even defend against the guard damage. I didn't know that. Like, they can do, like, passive defenses, right? Interesting. I assumed that it was just, like, flat out you had to take it because it was split, but that makes it even better. Yeah, I don't know. It's insane. You feel like an MVP when you switch around when needed. Yeah, that's something. It's hard to pull off. I always found. My main is a Knight of Blazing Sun, and trying to switch guard mid combat is something that I definitely needed to work on. He's probably not optimally spec'd anyway, though, because he uses a two-hander. At least he wasn't the last time I played. I haven't played this in a pretty long time. I only just came back recently. I know they just had a like a balance patch went out, because I can hear people complaining complaining about it in advice chat. So. Man, if we go down to the enemy war camp, they're probably gonna bolt us. That's what happened to me last time. Ooh. Ooh. Quick while they're distracted. Or not paying attention. I got absolutely schwacked doing this a minute ago by a bolter. Someone over there just decided that it was time for me to die, and so I did. I don't remember the siege engines doing that much damage, but they do now, I guess. Which I'm kind of okay with. It's like, you know, as an anti-gamping measure or whatever. Fair enough. I'm also split between Knight and Swordmaster. I don't know which I like more, so I gotta try them both out now. I'm not as familiar with Swordmaster as I am with Knight. But what I played of Swordmaster was pretty cool. I think traditionally Swordmaster is considered a bit generally better. I mean, Knight is really group focused. If you don't have a group, being a Knight is not super awesome, you know what I mean? But I've seen, like, Swordmasters just kind of go around and do their thing. I don't know, again, I don't know if that's still the case, because I'm going on, like, you know, a year-old meta or whatever. Alright, we got our influence here done. Now we just gotta do Dwarfland, which might not even be open. It doesn't look like it is. Try to do the Discord and skirmish quests while we're at it. Yes. Feels like every group should have at least one Knight just for the buffs. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. That's like one of the big things that Knights bring to the table, is they got really good buffs. Also quite a bit of versatility, even though like I don't know, even though the sort of total range of utility of the buffs are kind of narrow. Certain ones, like most of the, I don't know, I'd say like 80% of the time you're going to be using like your resistance and toughness and whatever. Like there's only a few of them you're going to be using most of the time, but sometimes you get into those fights where, you know, having reduced healing and stuff is really good. Pretty handy. But again, I'm going off old stuff, so maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that. Alright, where should we go? The only one left we have to do is Ekron. Ekron and Mount Bloodhorn. But I don't know how far along the other ones are. So what I might do is call the stream here, and I might pick it up here in a little bit. Whenever I find Ekron to be open again. While I've got the time to do it. So, I'm going to call it there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for the communication. I appreciate it. I don't usually get people popping in to talk to me, so, you know, it's very nice. I appreciate it. With that said, have a good rest of your day if I don't see you in like an hour or two. Oh no, my hotkeys aren't working. What's going on? There we go. Now they work. All right. Later all. Thank you. Thank you again for watching. No problem, buddy.